morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, and welcome to another Good Morning Grief devotional. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr., and I'm super duper excited to have this opportunity to come to you on today to lead you in another grief devotional. This is the daily grief devotional that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural and normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you express it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm excited to have this opportunity to lead you today in another grief devotional. Today's grief quote simply says, "You don't have a soul, you are a soul. You have a body." You don't have a soul, you are a soul, and you have a body. Today is day 326. We're going to talk about you don't have a soul, you are a soul. You don't have a soul, you are so. It seems subtle, but it's so very significant for us to understand. You are a triune being. You are a spirit. You are a soul. You live in a body, right? That you are a spirit, right? You are a soul. You live in a body. You have a body, but you are spirit in nature, right? So many of us, we have to understand this, especially as it relates to us navigating through this thing called grief. We are timeless souls. Not everyone believes this, but the idea is at least something to ponder. If our souls came down to earth to inhabit these bodies, they will continue on after our bodies are done living. Thrillingly, this would also mean that the souls of our loved ones whose bodies have died are also, at this very moment, living on somehow, somewhere. Yeah, this is it brings about an awareness, it brings about education and perhaps comfort as well, right? To understand you are a soul, you have a body. At the point of transition, when your loved one transition, because we only really see them and hear them and smell them and all of these other things as it relates to them and their physical bodies, that's what we identify with. We identify them in their bodies, their smile, their eyes, and their scent, and all of these things. But when we begin to understand that no, they just have a body, but they are a soul, and even their soul, they express themselves through the nature of the body in which they inhabited, but they are not the body. They're just the shell, right? So that means at the point of transition, they still live, right? And as children of God, as Christians, as followers of Christ, we know that to be absent from the body means what? To be present with the Lord. To fully understand that even though the body may have perished and the body may have ceased to be able to work or to function, right? Their souls have not, that they are still alive. They are more alive now than ever before. And y'all, it, remember, death is a two-sided coin. You have the physical side, you have the natural side, which we mourn, we go cry, we gonna miss them, we gonna do all of that. But the spiritual side also lets us know that they are still alive, and that one day we will see them again. That one day we will be reunited again, right? So it's a two-sided coin. On one side, we're sad and sorrowful, we're suffering, we have tears, and on the other side, we have hope and we celebrate and we can rejoice that the end is not the end. We can rejoice because that's not how the story ends, right? The transition of your loved one, you seeing them in the casket, the funeral, that's not how the story ends. The story is to be continued, right? And once again, it's a two-sided coin, right? And navigating through the grief process, you will have moments to where you are sad and you cry. You'll have moments to where you are hopeful and you rejoice. It's not either or, it's both and. And grief and mourning is about navigating through your feelings of experiencing um, both sides of that coin, right? It's not either or, it's both and there are times where, well, I will be hopeful and I will be glad and grateful that they're no longer in pain or that they're still alive, and I look forward to seeing them again. But then there will be times as well where I'm going to cry and I'm going to be sad and I'm going to be sorrowful. The thing that really helps us to navigate through is holding on to that hope, right? Holding on to the hope, holding on to the reality that we will meet again someday, holding on to understanding that they are not a body, they have a body, but that they are a soul, they are a spirit. I believe that grief is the soul's journey through earthly loss. Here in this temporal existence, our souls are touched by what it means to be human, and so they grieve. Mourning allows our souls to fully experience and express their human existence. Mourning allows our souls to fully experience and express our human existence, creating hope and meaning for all the days we have left on this beautiful blue planet. Here's the final thought: I don't have a soul, I am a soul. My soul is crying out for me to express my grief. I don't have a soul, I am a soul, and my soul is crying out for me to express my grief. Y'all, as you navigate through this holiday season, this Thanksgiving season, let your soul cry out. Express your grief, express how you feel, right? The love that you had, the loved one that you long for. Allow your soul to express, cry out what you feel during this season, right? Allow yourself to feel, to reveal. Feel and reveal. Don't let nobody tell you how you should feel. Don't let nobody tell you what you need to do, how you need to now. Allow yourself to feel and reveal. Every year is different. A lot of people think you make it through the first year, oh, I'm good, I'm home free. Not necessarily the case. Sometimes it's the second year that hits you like a ton of bricks. Sometimes it's the third year that hits. Sometimes it's the fifth year. It could be grief is not linear, right? And so allow yourself to feel, allow yourself to reveal, allow yourself to feel, have your moment, ride the wave, sit in it, right? When you feel it coming on, allow yourself to sit in it. Feel what you need to feel as you navigate through this season of grief. Yo, it's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I'm rooting for you this holiday season. We're going to make it. We will be back tomorrow for another grief devotion tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, 8 a.m., same time, same station. I'm rooting for y'all. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Let's go.